Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage. We're doing a quick little Wednesday bonus video for you guys. You guys have been asking for extra footage and extra things that sometimes we skip over in the small victories when working on a project. And this is one of those, so we're just dropping an extra video for you guys. It's short, sweet, nothing real crazy. So, Jim from New Jersey, that's a viewer that stops by every now and then and is a small block Chevy, early small block Chevy guru. He swung by to see a little while ago to see the 34 Ford, and I had also asked him to take a look at the 265 just to educate me a little bit on the early stuff for these early small blocks. And he was nice enough to bring along an old fuel pump that he had that's for the 55 to 57 Chevy. So we are going to swap out the fuel pump here and get me a good working early fuel pump in this car. We're going to try and hook up the fuel then to a nurse tank to see if we can take this thing outside under its own power for the first time since it's been sitting since 1970. So quick little video, hopefully a small victory at the end where I actually get to move the thing under its own power. Alright, so I think I got the three tools we need, so I'm just going to disconnect this fuel pump feed line. I had just loosely put it back in place after we got the engine running. If you guys remember, we had it sticking up in the air just to force feed it. So I put it back down just to get it out of the way. So I'm wondering if a couple viewers had mentioned maybe the fuel pump was just stuck a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is take this out, test this one on the bench, put it in the vise, and put in a thing of fuel, see if we can get it to suck fuel out of it. You never know. If it does, we're still going to put the new fuel pump in. It's just save it for an extra. It's good to know that it's good, and I could just save it regardless to put a new diaphragm in it, just to have a backup for the car in case it ever needs it on the road somewhere. Because these early fuel pumps, I guess, are a little different from what I was learning. They are. Supposedly, I might be wrong. I don't know much. Man, there's a tight fit in between there. Alright, we're going to see if this pump will suck fuel. Just because. So I got a little, well, in place of fuel, we're going to say suck liquid because I'm not shooting fuel all over the place. So I'm just got a little bit of water here for this short little test. It should be okay. But this rubber hose, we got to definitely be putting a new one of them on. So let's get this bent to where it's. Alright, so we got our bottle of water there. Precariously set, as always. Let's tighten the vise. I was hoping maybe the arm was a little stuck, but yep. No good. So we'll pull this off, replace this little flex line here, and keep moving forward. On these old Survivor cars like this, where the fuel line or brake lines are in good condition, they're not rusty or anything, they're actually in pretty good shape. I want to make sure that they're not blocked with any debris or anything like that. Obviously, we know the fuel pump's bad, so that's probably what the issue was, but I like to use this Eastwood aerosol injected cleaner. It's good for cleaning paint guns and stuff like that, but I actually use it more for clearing lines out. And we're going to be using it later in the project because we're going to be able to clear out the brake lines. So usually what I do is put it in there, keep the other end not in my face. Oh. I just saw something spit out of there. Yep. A little it almost looked like a mouse turd. I don't know, but I saw something coming through and it popped out a little bit of debris. But we should be able to, there we go. And it's squirted some brown crap out at first, but then it started coming clear. So the line is free. We have peace of mind now knowing that when we put this hard line back on, it's not going to be clogged or anything like that. So we'll do the same thing with the back at the gas tank all the way forward when we get to that in the next longer video. All right, got a new pump here. Do the gasket on, or that came with it, and I got it all set up. Changed our fitting over from the old pump, and go ahead and weasel this thing in here. Alright, so I threw the new fuel pump in there, and way down in there somewhere, you can kind of see it down there, is our new fuel pump. I ran the line, tightened everything down, it's all buttoned up, and I just have this line disconnected where it connects back to the fuel tank, and it's run into our little nurse tank here that I have wired in place. Sort of sketchy, but I really want to try and take this thing just through my yard, around my driveway, just for some satisfaction. Before it warms up or gets too hot, we'll just drive it around, bring it back, but it'll be a nice small victory for today. So let's see if we can get started and take it for a little spin around the driveway for the first time since like 1970, 71, something like that. All right, I cranked it a couple times. I think it was pulling fuel. So let's hook up the ignition and see if we can get this thing to run here. Yeah, I think it's pulling fuel. All right, time for a driveway drive. Quick. All right, seats are folded down. Interior's half together. Batteries on the passenger floor. Seats falling down. Screw it. No brakes. No problem. First drive. Uh-oh. That's not good. I know, man. I lost something. Clutch isn't working right. Oh, there it goes. smooth as we had hoped. Start. All right, so that was an exciting drive. We had a couple little bumps along the road as expected, driving it around my yard, but hey, we got the 34 to move in and out of the shop under its own power, which is a huge, huge achievement with this car, because it was only what, 2 months ago maybe that we got the car and didn't know anything about it. So the fact that we're getting somewhere is really exciting. So a couple of things that I figured out: the gas pedal, definitely don't like where the gas pedal is. It's up near the firewall, and it's kind of a pain and awkward to get your foot way up at the firewall to use it and then get back onto the clutch or the brake. So I think I'm going to modify that when we get a little further along. But otherwise, not too bad. What we could do now is start hooking the cooling system back up. Now that I have the fuel pump all hooked up and the fuel line routed back around, we could put the radiator in and put all the shrouds and everything back on, hook up the coolant hoses, and our friend Jim, they hooked us up with the fuel pump. I'm going to probably purchase, he has a bunch of old heaters in his stash, so I'm probably going to purchase an old school like 30s heater off of him to put back in it, because it had a heater in it. The hoses are right there to the firewall, and we can try and make something work there. So I would like to retain heat in this car because I plan on driving the crap out of it. So super fun, quick little update, nothing too exciting work-wise, but exciting. We got to drive the thing around the yard, and this car lives and moved under its own power for the first time since like the early 70s, which is really awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy the updates on the 34 Ford. I'm having a ton of fun with this one. Catch you guys later.
Love the blown out mufflers.
makes it sound faster.
Did you just go to the back of the door?
Yeah. Gotta get used to it.
It's actually really quiet.
Tell me if I'm hitting anything.
Sure. Go ahead.
My seat's going everywhere.
We need to go that way. All right, straighten up. You're good. Straight.